I did not stalk anybody. That was the first thing Mara said when Tess picked up. She was sitting in her car outside a Walgreens at 10:17 p.m., engine still running, phone balanced against the steering wheel. Tess could hear the turn signal clicking because Mara had pulled in too fast and never turned it off. "Okay," Tess said. "That is usually what people say right before a very normal story." I posted one story. 1. A picture of the vinyl wall at East Room. And? Mara took a breath. 6 minutes after she viewed it, her caption changed from date night to girls' night. Tess got quiet. That was the part Mara could not stop replaying. Not the view. The view could have been nothing. People tap through stories while brushing their teeth. People check accounts they hate, accounts they miss, accounts they barely know. A view is a weak little signal. Half the internet has ruined a week over one. But the edit felt different. Mara had met Noah on Hinge 6 weeks earlier. Not long enough to call it history. Long enough to know his coffee order, his weird rule about never sitting with his back to a door, and the exact face he made when he was about to avoid an honest answer. They had gone to dinner 5 times. 6, if you count the night they only ordered fries, and stayed until the server started stacking chairs. When Mara asked what they were doing, Noah said, "I like you. I just don't want to put pressure on it." Which is a sentence that sounds gentle until you realize it can mean anything. 2 nights later, a woman named Bree posted a photo of a green booth, 2 glasses of red wine, and the corner of a black jacket sleeve. No faces, no tag. But Mara knew the booth. It was at Paloma, the tiny Italian place Noah had called my hidden spot. He had said he never took anyone there because people always ruined places once they became a thing. Tess said, "That could still be a coincidence." "I know," Mara said. "That is why I didn't say anything." Instead, she posted the vinyl wall at East Room. No face, no location sticker, just the photo and a song playing over it, the same song Noah had sent her after their second date. At 9:51 p.m., Bree viewed it. Mara screenshotted the viewer list because of course she did. She hated that she did, but she did. At 9:57, Bree's caption changed. The original caption said, "Date night finally made it out of the group chat." The new caption said, "Girls' night finally made it out of the group chat." "That is weird," Tess admitted. "Thank you. But still not proof." "I know." Mara knew. That was the worst part. She was not looking for a detective badge. She was looking for permission to trust the knot in her stomach. So Tess made her slow down. "Give me the whole timeline, not the feelings, the timeline." Mara opened her screenshots. The first one was from 3 nights earlier, before Mara even knew Bree's name. Noah had reposted a friend's carousel from a rooftop bar. Mara noticed it because Noah was wearing the same black jacket from the Paloma photo. In the original carousel, Noah was tagged in slide 4. The next morning, the tag was gone. "Maybe he removed it," Tess said. "Maybe." "Maybe the friend did." "Maybe." The second screenshot was the Paloma booth, Bree's soft launch, captioned, "Date night." Then Mara's vinyl story, then Bree's view, then the caption edit. The third screenshot was from last night. Mara had posted a story of her hand holding a paper cup outside a movie theater. Nothing romantic, nothing dramatic. Just the kind of post people make when they want to look unbothered and are absolutely bothered. Bree viewed it in 11 minutes. At 12:18 a.m., Noah texted, "You up?" Tess made a sound like she had physically dropped the phone. "Please tell me you did not answer." "I typed for 7 minutes. Mara. I didn't send it." That was true. The paragraph was still sitting in notes. It began with, "I'm not mad, I just think it's funny," which meant she was furious and it was not funny. Tess said, "Here is the clean version. One story view means nothing. Bree could be curious. She could be insecure. She could be tapping through. Noah could be messy. The tag removal could be unrelated. The caption edit could be damage control, or it could be a joke you are reading too hard." Mara stared through the windshield. "So I'm crazy." "No," Tess said. You are trying to turn a pattern into a confession. Those are different things. That sentence hit harder than Mara wanted it to, because the pattern was real enough to write down. It was not magic. It was not private access. It was not proof that anyone viewed anyone's profile. Nobody should pretend Instagram hands you that kind of certainty because it does not. But public actions still leave shape. A story goes up, a person appears in the viewer list, a caption changes, a tag disappears, a late-night text arrives after 2 weeks of being too busy for clarity. Individually, each piece is weak. Together, they tell you where the room got nervous. That is how a tool like Synapse AI should be treated in this kind of story. Not as a mind reader, not as a hidden viewer list, not as permission to accuse someone because a timestamp hurt your feelings. The useful part is organization. It can help put visible signals in order. What was public, when it changed, what repeated, what happened right after, and which parts are still just interpretation. That last part matters, because jealousy loves certainty. It wants one screenshot to become a verdict. It wants a story view to become, "She is obsessed with me," or "He still wants me," or "They got caught." But a healthier read sounds less satisfying. Something changed after Mara became visible. That was enough information to stop pretending nothing felt wrong. It was not enough information to write a courtroom speech in someone's DMs. Mara sat there for another minute with the turn signal still ticking. "So what do I do?" she asked. "You don't text Bree," Tess said. "Wasn't going to." "You don't send Noah the paragraph." Mara looked down at her notes app. "I was editing it." "Delete it." "I spent 20 minutes on it." "Then it had a good life." Mara laughed once, the kind of laugh that comes out because the alternative is crying in a parking lot under pharmacy lights. She deleted the paragraph. Then she muted Noah. Then Bree. 7 days. Not forever. Just long enough to stop letting 2 people she barely trusted run her nervous system from a viewer list. Noah texted again the next morning. "Did I do something?" Mara did not answer right away. For once, she let the silence belong to her. The deleted tag did not prove Noah loved her. It did not prove Bree was watching for a fight. It did not prove a secret relationship had a clean label. It proved something smaller and more useful. When Mara became visible, people started cleaning up the public story. And sometimes that is all the clarity you get before you choose distance. A single view is noise. A repeated cleanup pattern is information. Neither one is a relationship.